Alright, something a little bit different today, guys. Kawasaki Z900RS. What a magnificent looking machine. Check it out. It's the old, I think it's based on, well it is, it's based on an old 1970 odd Z I don't know, Z something or other. I'm too young to remember that bike, but I can tell you, this is one cool looking bike. Let's take it for a spin, see what we reckon. The sound is great. I love the sound of a 4-cylinder jack bike. Very upright seating position. Very upright seating position. Feels like my ass is sticking up in the air. I love these retro looking analog gauges. Clutch, oh my god, the clutch compared to what I'm used to. Oh, the clutch is effortless, absolutely effortless. The sound, oh god, I hope the audio can pick up the sound. The sound is unbelievable, and it's a stock pipe too. Magnificent. Magnificent. The gear changing, the gears are so close together. Oh, well, close together compared to what I'm used to anyway. Z900RS. What a cool looking paint scheme. They call it Jaffa. They call it Jaffa. This bike, very nimble. So well balanced. Smooth as. Where to go, where to go, where to go? Oh, this is fantastic. Tell you what, I must look like an idiot on this bike, riding a Kawasaki with Harley Davidson leather jacket. I must look like a real dickhead. Who cares? I feel so high up on the bike compared to what I'm used to riding a lowrider S Harley Davidson. I feel, like I said earlier on, I feel like my ass is sticking right up in the air. But this would be a great all-rounder, this bike, no doubt about it. Great all-rounder, grouse around town. I mean, this clutch, so light. I mean, I could hold that in all day. Yeah, this is a cool bike. Comes with ABS. It's got the upside down front forks. What else has it got? Traction control. It's got 2 settings for the traction control. This is set on 1, which is apparently the lowest setting, so the least intrusive setting. Yeah, not bad. Oh, not bad. What am I talking about? Not bad. It's fucking unreal. And for a, well, you would, it's not, obviously it's not a super sport, but it's a sport type bike, a Jap bike. It's quite torquey. It's what I like. I think that's why I like it so much. It's quite torquey, not having to absolutely rev the guts out of it. Although the dealer did tell me, actually I might go left here. I'll go left here. The dealer did tell me it's not until it gets over 6,000 RPM that it really, he says, oh, over 6,000 RPM, he said it becomes a different bike. How do I get over to there? So I might just turn left here, I think. Nah, fuck this, I'll go do a U-turn. Wow, what a bike. I don't know about these mirrors. These mirrors are, you know, they're out there. They are very good in terms of vision, but they're a touch on the ugly side, I think. But the rest of the bike looks sensational. Sensational. Even this digital display, it's quite easy to read. See, this is just wanting to go. This is just wanting to go. Yes. 16,500 Aussie dollars, I reckon, on the road. Oh, that's a bit wonky. She's like a fucking bullet. Like a bullet, mate. Jesus. She's like a bullet. I've seen a lot of aftermarket accessories for these bikes, and they're all that retro type of accessory as well, you know, the chrome handrails for the pinion passenger and a few other bits and pieces. But it really is a good looking bike. Again, there is a lot of wind. You do cop a lot of wind on this bike, and you do feel really high up on it. Maybe it's because I'm not used to riding these type of bikes, but I do feel like I'm right up in the air and copping a lot of wind. Like, I'm only doing 80 kilometers an hour now at the moment, and I'm copping a lot of wind. Oh, 40 k's an hour, fuck that. What I'll do is I'll turn around, I'll get onto the freeway. I'll get onto the freeway. Oh yeah, she's quick. She is quick. Ooh, man, she's quick. Sound is unbelievable. For a stock bike, the sound of this bike is incredible. Full credit to Kawasaki, full credit to them. There's also the Cafe Racer version of this bike. It's green, it's got a fairing at the front. You're a little bit more hunched over. The seating position is slightly more aggressive. This is more to my liking though. Listen to the sound, I can't believe it. Anyway, let's get it onto that freeway, 110 kilometre an hour, state limit, and we'll see what the wind buffeting's like. If I can work out how to get onto that freeway. Really nice, really nice. Water cooled, obviously. It's sort of got that old style looking engine to it. You know, they've sort of put like those cooling fins that the old school bikes used to have, the old quackers. I don't think they're doing anything, they're just aesthetic, for aesthetic reasons. I'll tell you, the sound of this bike is fucking awesome. Temperature gauge, gear gauge, the time of the day, your kilometers, what setting your traction control is on, fuel gauge. What is that? Oh no, it's gone. the sound. Quick, torquey bike. Very torquey bike. Which is what I like. I like torque. Now I've never been a fan of, you know, having to rev a bike out to get its full potential. And some sport bikes can be like that, although maybe it's more the older type of sport bikes. Very manoeuvrable this. I mean, you feel like you could zigzag in and out of just anywhere. Guys, so back on the Harley, and it wasn't until I got back from the test ride that I realised that the SD card was full and it didn't record the last part of that test ride. Damn it! But shit happens, and let me tell you, if I can just summarise that bike, the Kawasaki Z900RS, wow! What a bike. If you're in the market for that particular bike, mate, what are you waiting for? Go and get it. It is fantastic. It really is. I was so impressed with that bike. Was impressed with it. It handled well, it was comfortable to ride, comfortable seating position, great looking bike, probably a little bit on the expensive side of things. $18,000 Australian dollars, they were telling me, right away. There may be a little bit of play in that, you know, they might come down a couple of hundred, but basically $18,000 registered to ride away. That's what they were telling me, which is a little bit pricey, I think. Come, mate.